Well guys, thanks for coming back for another video. This is a super exciting one. This project, I haven't talked with you guys at all about it because I wanted to wait until I had one in hand. Now, as the title of this video goes, this is my first production run knife. And this one is with Boker. So I wanted to unbox this with you guys and kind of see how it looks. Man, it's been a long time coming. I think my first email with these guys was about 16 months ago. So, yeah, let's open it up and kind of see what it looks like. Really exciting. So, I submitted this design a long time ago, and I went with my Pocket Muk design for this. It's been a super popular design. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Just a nice little skinning knife, and everybody really likes it, and it's very unique. And that's why I submitted it for this, and why I think they liked it enough to pick it up. So, really nice packaging. It's in the Boker Plus line. Kind of comes in a cool little box, it seems like. Let's see here. All right, let's get this out of the way and open this up for you guys. Super cool little box. Some paperwork there. And there it is. Wow. Really cool. So, it's a long story about this knife. And it's really cool to actually have one in hand, see it in person, because this has been a huge project. Cool. It comes in a really nice little box, cut out foam with a Kydex sheath and a little, wow, really nice little pocket clip as well. So to start on this, the price point on these, I believe, is around $40, which is incredible. The sheath is really cool. It looks a lot like one of my sheaths. They did the little holes in the bottom where water can get out. They did a little thumb ramp so you can pop it out. Fits pretty good overall. Yeah, really cool. Now, for this model, they did a natural micarta handle with black liners. Hopefully that shows up for the video. I'm not really sure. And then it looks like they did some black screws with a brass lanyard tube. This is a stone-washed 12C27 stainless blade. So just a really budget, affordable stainless. And you can see there it's got my logo on the one side and the Boker logo on the other side. Look at my hands. I've been working all day and I just was so excited to open this. But really cool. So these are available to order directly from the Boker website right now. I actually just spoke with the lady, the customer service rep today for them, and they said they have about 300 of them. Now, it's such a long story. I could probably talk forever about this, but the first batch of these had some manufacturing defects. A couple of my customers reached out that received them and asked about it, and I guess there was some handle separation issues that has now been resolved. So they're actually changing the scale material for the next batch, which I'm not sure. Again, today's October 22nd. Not sure when that batch will be around, but there is micarta ones available, I guess, right now on the Boker website. I'll put a link below to them if you guys want to check them out and pick one up. But they did a lot of really nice contouring, just like I do. They did a nice pinch grip, kind of right there, so you can choke up on it. The jimping is the same as mine. Really good. Man, it just feels really, really nice. So, I guess what happened and why I decided to go this route is I started making knives in 2017 as just a part-time little side project, kind of as a hobby. Turned into a lot more than that, which I'm sure you guys have. If you've been following for a long time, you probably know the story. And then around 2020, I decided to go full-time. At that time, I wanted to kind of have a long-term outlook for this. So at that time, I was busy. I had orders, but I knew that it's not 100% sustainable, and I wanted to look in a direction of growth for the whole thing. I haven't talked about it a ton, but my old job before that, I had some employees and different stuff, and I knew that I never wanted to have employees for this business in my shop. I just, I'm kind of I like being alone. I like working by myself. And I knew that hiring on more people to produce more knives was never an option. So at that point, when I went full-time, I reached out to multiple different companies about doing collaborations and productions of my designs, and basically didn't get anywhere for years. I don't know if, at the time my designs weren't good enough as possible, or if I just nagged people enough to make it work. But finally, Boker kind of accepted this design as one of their production models. So I'll probably talk more about the whole process of this because when I was looking into doing production run knives through these bigger companies, there's not a lot of information out there on it, but I knew that a lot of companies, like you guys know, Kershaw, and you hear names like Ken Onion and with CRKT, maybe Burnley Knives and stuff like that. They all have their designs in with these bigger companies. So I knew it was possible, and that's about as far as my knowledge on it went. So I started just sending out a lot of emails and trying to communicate with people. And like I said, luckily Boker thought the Pocket Muk was cool enough to where they wanted to pick it up as one of theirs. So I could talk about this for a long, long time, about what has gone into this, and I probably will on a future video. But as of right now, I just really wanted to open this up and look at it and with you guys, because you guys have been right along with me this whole time, and it's just a huge step. Again, I think the price point is going to be around $40 on these, which is really, really cool. And hopefully in the future there's some more handle variations and steel variations and stuff like that, I think, depending on how successful it is. But overall, the build on this is really cool. Everything looks nice and clean on it. You can see there, they did serial numbers for it. This one is 1033. And unfortunately, I had a lot of friends and stuff that already have one of these, and I was definitely not the first one to get one, but when it showed up, I was super excited. So that being said, guys, thanks for everything. I just think that this is a huge step in where I want this whole thing to go. But just really happy and excited to see this in hand, and I don't know, it means a lot. This whole deal has been a long time coming, and I couldn't be happier with how that turned out. So that's that. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to put a link below if you guys want to pick one of these up. And again, I'm going to make some probably videos in the future going in depth on this process a little more. So if you guys want to try to get one of your designs in the hands of one of these bigger companies, I've got another deal working right now that I can't talk about yet that I'm super excited about. But yeah, there it is, the Boker Plus Pocket Muk, and couldn't be more happy. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.